What is good, YouTube? Up nice and early this morning, and today I'm going to cover overtraining. Now, overtraining is not written down on a piece of paper. It's not something where you pinpoint and say, oh, I'm overtraining, but I can't do this many sets, I can't train for this long. It's how you feel. If you physically feel like drained, your strength's going down, you just don't want to be there at the gym, your sleep's off, then that is a heavy sign of overtraining. Whereas if you're doing, like, say you could be doing 50 sets, but you feel great, you're sleeping really well, your strength's going up, then you're not overtraining. What somebody might do in one corner and in another might be completely different. So that's the key thing to get across. Go across how you feel. And if you had to pick one, I'd probably pick strength. If your strength's going down and just in general you're feeling really fatigued, then you probably are overtraining and you need to cut back. But like I said, it is different for everybody. Whereas for me, I've been doing of late 40 to 50 sets, and my strength's kind of been going down a little bit. So that's telling me that I'm overtraining and I probably need to cut back a little bit. And days wise, I'm doing 5, 6 days a week. So you have to go off how you're progressing in the gym. It isn't written down specifically on a piece of paper. No one person has the right answer compared to another. A lot of people like to think they know, but they don't. It's different to other people. You have to go off how you feel yourself. Somebody might be training every day. Let me give, for example, this guy in our gym. He's like in his late 60s. He trains more or less every day for 4 hours, but probably the fittest in the gym, one of the fittest people I've ever seen. This guy trains for 4 hours a day, a bit like a maniac. Now, you'd say late 60s overtraining, he's doing 4 hours a day, but for him, it's working. So who am I or anybody else to go over and tell him, oh, you're overtraining, you need to cut back? He'd be like, no. And he does like 100 rep sets. He's found his own way, and you have to find your way. Yes, you can definitely seek advice and ask questions, because I'm studying to be a personal trainer myself. But ultimately, you do have to find the right balance for you. What may work for you may not work for another person, and you do have to realise that. A lot of people like to think they know it all, and do you know what? Most people who spill most of that, they look like shit. And it's usually someone who's got the smallest arms is telling somebody how to get the biggest arms, or somebody to tell you correct your form on that, and they look like absolute shit. So you do have to think, like, what does this person look like? What's he telling me? Just take that in. And especially when it comes to overtraining, if you're doing 50, 60 sets, or you're doing 4 sets, and you're progressing, your strength's going up, your sleep's good, you're feeling great, you want to be there, carry on doing what you're doing, screw what the other person's telling you. You do what you feel's best for you. And more importantly, nobody knows your own body better than you. Like I said, you can hire people, you could even hire me, but I'm not going to know your body as well as you do, and remember that. So whether you're doing 4 sets, 10 sets, 100 sets, whatever, remember you know what works best for you, and that's the key. And